We're ready.
Here we go.
Here we go.
I hear.
Okay, good.
This is cute.
Oh, look at this.
Cool, man. Right away, we've got this co-op thing happening. How are they going to implement it?
I'll do it like this.
Very curious.
The stack Goombas from Odyssey.
In Super Mario Maker 2, you can create the Super Mario courses of your dreams. And play courses created by other people from around the globe.
You need an online account.
In other
Oh,
words,
yeah?
You can
So it said.
basically have new Super Mario courses
Whoa.
to enjoy
Boston
every day.
creation.
Now, let's jump right into the basics. Lay some groundwork. Pick from iconic enemies and objects, like blocks, coins, Goombas, and pipes, and place them anywhere you like. You decide what goes inside blocks and where warp pipes should take Mario next. And that's just the tip of the goal pole.
Oh, that's cool. You see the castle wind back there?
You can hide enemies, stack them up high, and biggin them with a super mushroom.
Uh-oh.
Hide coins in pipes, and so much more. By combining a variety of parts, you can do some incredible things. Stuff that isn't even possible in regular Super Mario games.
Oh, God,
Taking a
set it
course
up.
you're working on for a test drive is a snap, allowing for rapid-fire experimentation. You can change the course theme, whether it's underground, underwater, castle, your choice. Even the game style itself can be altered with options like Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Bros. 3, and Super Mario World. Complete a course, and if you have a Nintendo Switch Online membership, you can share it with other players online. Super Mario courses are meant to be played, so share yours with the world.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Time to showcase some of this game's new tools.
Ah,
course
underwater,
paths, and
baby!
features.
Wait.
Just pick a
Slopes.
direction and set the length to
Slopes.
create a slope.
Beautiful. Wait,
It's a
can't
beautiful thing, huh?
wait. Yeah.
Gentle slopes are an option too.
Wait. Oh.
Everyone's
Yeah.
Angry Sun is here. It holds a
Oh.
perpetual grudge, following
Menace.
and attacking Mario.
Yes.
Remember
this,
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
this is really cool.
You can determine its trajectory by freely drawing. And woo,
you increase
the
its
blue
speed?
one's really fast.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's set
okay.
Hit the
speed.
on-off switch, and the red and blue blocks will swap.
Ah, I
You're
love
surprised
this.
how many uses there are. If you use them wisely, you can set up
Interesting.
traps like this.
Oh, wow.
Or even create a situation like this.
Huh, so they're not quite exactly
wow.
P blocks.
Change
It's a little
tracks.
different.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
make conveyor belts
Huh.
change directions.
That's a surprise.
Seesaws tilt left to right under Mario's weight.
Cool.
They're a perfect fit for risky, tilt-centric courses like
Ooh,
this one.
Nice, dude.
Let it
Wait,
grow.
what?
Build
Okay.
momentum.
Claw machine,
Then jump.
You
Mario
are-
can even use these to send himself flying.
That looks
Huh.
fun.
Bet you could even make a crane game.
Oh, water
In this
level.
course
Reading my
theme,
mind.
You can freely
Oh,
set
the
the
raising.
water
Here we
level.
go.
This is the world.
This we
Maybe
like.
half the course
Yes.
should be underwater.
Yes!
Or maybe the water level should change
Maravilloso.
over
Look
time.
at this.
You can select from 3 different speeds.
Oh, I love
And
this.
water isn't the only thing you can flood a course with.
Oh, boy.
I love this.
This side scroller is truly customizable.
Oh, yeah, they showed this in the
Right
lobby.
down
Nice,
to the
very
scrolling
nice.
itself. In a custom scroll course, you can decide where you want the scroll to start, adjust its trajectory, and set the speed
Oh,
at
so
each
that's
point.
like the little bird thing. I was
Okay,
wondering how
yeah.
that's
Smooth
successful.
while you're playing. You could have it go up here, then go sideways.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hey,
I
that's
love it.
fast.
Yes.
You can now create vertical sub.
Yes, this is one of my most
Of
wanted
course,
things.
the auto scroll feature
There it is,
operates
baby.
vertically in here.
Looking forward to having this.
To hide an area from view and prevent scrolling from revealing
Ah,
it, create a
very
solid line of
nice.
blocks perpendicular to the scroll direction.
Oh.
And voila! Secret
That is
room.
cool. I love it. That's gonna be a big help.
Bonsai Bill looks like it's coming for Mario, because it is. You can select from the 4 cardinal directions. The red ones have a homing function,
Oh no.
John.
Oh no.
Doesn't phase the dry bones.
Oh, what?
Cool, dude.
Stay
Yes.
dead for a sec, and you'll be temporarily invincible.
Yes.
That's so
Nice.
Return of
The
Tanuki.
10
Oh,
coins
wow,
is
that's
worth.
neat.
Yep, 10 coins.
Disappointment.
Find hard-to-reach areas. And 10
Whoa.
players.
Whoa.
Nice.
Oh, I like that.
Yes,
I like
the
that.
jelly
Feeling
stuff.
charitable, use the 30 or 50
Jelly
coin.
stuff confirmed.
Feeling charitable.
Mario may just be strolling along.
What was that?
when a sudden sound
That?
effect appears. Mario Maker 2. Stick
Whoa.
one on an enemy, or perhaps go with something more sinister.
That's cool, like a little camera filter.
Pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend, and
Here
you
we
can
go.
create a course together on a
How
single
on earth?
screen.
With the
A little creative
Joy-Con?
collaboration goes a long way.
How though? Oh, we want to see more of that. Please show us more of that.
Defeat all the dry bones.
That's a great
Reach
sign,
the
though,
goal at
simultaneously.
Super
Like,
Mario.
oh yes.
You can set clear conditions,
That's
and there are a
cool.
wide range
That's
to choose from.
very, very, very,
Nice.
very, 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 very cool.
From enemies to allies to items,
Oh,
a
and little
twister
tornado
will suck up
things.
anything.
That floating
Unsuspecting
Bowser.
Passersby will fall
You
victim
Ooh,
to the ice.
Yes, look at
yes.
that pretty
Hey,
snow,
conveyor
baby
belts can go diagonal
snow.
too. Did you know
Dude, this
red
is cool.
Yoshis breathe fire?
No, I
Parachutes
didn't.
slow down the falling speed of anything attached to them. Watch
Okay.
out for Boom Boom. The Mad Lad will
Nice.
chase after you, swinging his arms and legs. And there's still more to discover. If you're not sure
bet.
how to use something, try out Story Mode.
Wait.
In Story Mode, Mario sets out to help rebuild Princess Peach's castle. And to do
Nice.
so, he takes an
Yes.
entire game's worth of
This is
courses in
good.
search
Oh,
of
this
coins.
is good, dude.
Talk to the taskmaster to accept a job from the bulletin board and
Oh,
play the associated
yes.
course. If Mario can clear the course, he'll earn coins as a reward. Hey, rebuilding
Dude,
a
this
castle ain't
is gonna
cheap.
be useful.
There are more than 100 original courses crafted by Nintendo and
100
Story Mode,
courses.
showcasing a variety of tools, course parts,
Yes.
and features.
Oh,
As
really
you play,
cool,
you'll
really,
see
really
many
cool.
examples of
Does
expert
Dreams
course
have a story
design.
mode?
As
Really
the
cool.
castle's reconstruction progresses, Mario will be
You can
able
go
to reach
through it?
more areas in and around the
Yes.
construction site.
Oh,
The
dude, it'll be
characters
really
you
cool.
meet
if
in
can
these new
actually-
areas may
Wait.
Bark,
even
bark.
offer up additional jobs.
That's cool. That's neat. Here we go. What do
New
we got?
sequel, new course themes.
Sand.
Desert.
Yes. Been asking for that since
This
the beginning.
music. Is this Super Mario Land music?
That
Snow,
sounds like a remix. Yeah, remix or what?
Yeah, these don't sound
These
familiar.
sound like remixes or something.
forest,
Snow is
That's a
beautiful.
remix.
All
Yeah.
of these are, right?
and sky. There's new music too, written by
They're
veteran
not showing
Super
us too
Mario
much,
composer
but, like,
Yeah, these are
Koji
with the
Kondo.
yeah.
What?
Audio
Who
remix
Who
is
else
nice.
could capture the classic sound of the Super Mario
Oh,
series?
dude, I love that song.
We've also got a new course part that makes these course themes even more fun. The
What
moon.
was that?
Wait.
Yes.
From
Tap
World?
this icon here and day
Day and nights.
becomes night. If you hit the angry sun, Mario will lose a
Angry
life.
Moon?
But if you hit the
Happy moon.
light
Or
will
happy.
scream
Oh,
for enemies.
it's yeah.
Dude, so cool.
Expect a surprise or two, depending on the theme. In the ground theme,
Oh my god, this is gonna be
Nicholas
so
will float.
fun!
The underground will turn
Oh, I love
upside
how you can do
down.
this.
In a ghost house, the lights will dim.
That
And in the sky, gravity itself will be reduced.
Oh,
galaxy.
Will be hit by a sandstorm, while the terrain of the snow theme will become really slippery. And the
Oh.
forest's usually pleasant waters will be as poisonous as they come. Rumor has it that some items will
Whoa.
even transform into something else. come
Mushroom,
nightfall.
and it follows
Once you
Oh,
you.
unlock the
God,
night
dude.
versions of themes, you don't have to place the moon course part to use them.
Here we go. What is this all about?
The Super Mario 3D World game style
What
is
is
finally
There's one
available.
extra. What's the extra?
Yeah.
This game
Hmm.
style works is very different from the other game styles.
Okay,
Oh.
this
The course
is.
you're working on will clear if you
interested in
toggle
this.
between them.
Uh-oh.
That's because there are things you
Careful.
can do here that you can't do in any other
Tell
style.
us, tell us, tell us.
You can't mention Super Mario 3D World without Cat Mario.
Yeah, we knew about
This
this.
is fun.
Climbing walls, scratching, sliding, pouncing. With all these moves at your disposal, the courses you create will instantly stand
Oh, wow.
apart
Wow,
from choices made in
yes.
the other game styles. You can even climb up the goal pole. These clear pipes can be
Glass
placed in
pipes.
any shape you like.
Nothing wrong with the glass pipe. Look at that.
Be careful though, enemies will make use of them as well.
Oh, dude. so
Yeah, there's
They
like a
explode
lot
on water
mechanically
and
different.
lava, so you can make your own path when
love
there's
that
no
you-
platform
Oh,
Great puzzles of
water
water.
puzzles.
so good.
Yeah.
Ooh, this looks pretty.
Whoa.
If you come in contact with a warp box, you won't be able to escape its pull.
Cool.
You may get warped to an area full of enemies. Consider yourself warned.
Oh man, that's
Yeah,
gonna
Don,
happen a lot.
Don, don't warn me a lot.
That's
Bad
gonna
room.
be happening a lot,
Yeah.
boys.
Hit the on-off switch to set traps like this one
Oh, nice.
Wow.
too. The exclamation mark block extends when hit.
This is
Ground
very
pound
cool.
to expand it faster.
30
Blinking
points.
Someone was
blocks
feeling
phase
generous.
in and out.
Generous. Quite generous.
Oh, these. Okay.
Oh no.
Make sure to carefully time those jumps.
Wall jump. Why are you waiting?
This is cool.
The trap
Yeah.
block will follow if you draw.
Wait. Oh.
The
That's
blue
cool,
one
you know?
won't move until you step on it.
I love it.
The mushroom trampoline yields a satisfying bounce.
Is it
The
really
piranha
satisfying?
creeper will extend wherever
That
you
looks
draw.
satisfying.
Watch out for its spiky stem.
Nice.
Skip
Make that
Squeaks
look
like to
stout.
try and match Mario's jumps. Sometimes you can use that to your advantage.
Oh,
Okay.
the net you can climb on.
Oh, like the Super Famicom logo.
Just try
Why
not
did that
to
come up?
crash it.
I think because whatever this car's from.
And did you see there was a quick shot of the net you can climb on and
Beware the
switch around as
Lord
one of
of
my
Lava,
most wanted
Charbard.
assets?
This
Look at
monster's
Charbard.
obsessed with
Smoke.
gobbling up Mario.
Intimidating.
Whoa.
Pom-Pom smoke bombs onto the scene.
Okay.
This ninja's mastered the art of the
Remember her.
doppelganger.
A little slow.
Dude, this is
Like, you go
yeah,
a
they're
little
real,
faster.
Real slow.
The
Let's go a little
Bonsai
faster.
Bill from
Just give me
Super
an
Mario
idea.
3D World can actually fly toward the screen.
Oh, yes.
Sweet.
So powerful, it can break
Enable
through walls.
3D.
Many other familiar faces from Super
must mean
Mario
the Switch
3D
Lite's
World
gonna have
will
3D
liven up this
display.
game style as well.
Now you're talking. Now you're talking.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Not enough Bowsers.
So cool, dude.
Course World is an online hub where players from around the world
Story
can
mode
share
online.
their carefully crafted courses.
Endless.
Browse by popular courses, or new courses, or run a search to find what you're looking for. For example,
Nice.
search by tags like puzzle
Okay.
solving,
Yeah.
or maybe find some auto-scroll courses.
There's just be a category called Dawn. Oh, we're getting Miiverse?
Play a course, and you can leave a
Yes.
comment if they're enabled.
If they're enabled. Smart.
It's Mario Souls. Yeah, Miiverse is back.
If you download a course, you can play it anytime, even when you're not connected to the internet.
Cool.
There you go.
Very good.
Very, very nice.
In Course World, each player has a maker profile. If other players
Gotta get
like
that
your courses,
Don
you'll
Reserve.
earn maker points. But on top of being successful, why not be stylish? Customize your look with things like shirts and
Oh,
hats
there
that
we
you
go.
unlock by completing various objectives.
There we go.
Test your skills by trying to clear as many courses as possible before you get a game
Mario
over.
embarks on a journey.
Select a difficulty,
Endless
and
mode.
courses will be queued up
Okay.
at random from the full collection available on Course World.
Okay, okay.
Secure some truly impressive scores, and you might earn a top spot on the leaderboards. On top of that, there's a new mode in Super Mario Maker 2 that'll let you play together with others.
Mm.
Here we go.
In Course World, you can enjoy multiplayer with other players from
Okay.
around the world.
Is that Toad and Toadette? Okay.
In multiplayer versus mode, up to 4 players face off in a side-scrolling showdown. Each player will be assigned a
Multiplayer
different character.
versus. Where are you, Huber?
Randomly selected course.
Because Huber loves that co-op.
Even the co-op is kind
I'm
of...
going for the versus
Even
now.
co-op is in Mario is kind of versus though, you know.
Let's do this.
Depending on your win-loss ratio, your versus rating will change.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Oh, no.
no.
We're so
It's one
sad.
way to
Failing.
win in a
Yes,
wonderful course like
Mario
this one.
PvP. I'm
Watch
so
the
happy.
others eat your dust as you escape an extreme.
Oh god, this is gonna be fun.
Can you,
When the
oh
boss comes
gosh.
around, you may want to put your
You can
differences
bump
aside.
people. Yes.
Maybe you can get away with sitting back and stealing all the credit at the end. During multiplayer, there are strategies to consider that would never come up during solo play.
Ah,
In multiplayer co-op mode, on the other hand,
Okay,
all
co-op.
players must work together to beat the course.
Cool.
This is the jolly mode.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
a single player finishes it, everyone's a winner. If up to
Nice.
4 players are hanging out
Interesting.
together and each has a Nintendo Switch system and the Super Mario Maker 2 game, one can set up a virtual room for the others to join via nearby play. Only the player who makes the
Cool.
room needs a persistent internet connection for everyone to play. You won't be rated in this mode.
Super
but you can
expert.
check out the standings. By the way, if you've designed a course with Versus play in mind, consider using the multiplayer Versus tag. It's a great way to help players who love to battle it out find what you've made.
Oh man, dude, this is cool. This is cool.
Nope. Don't go down. Oh.
Wow. Wow.
Yo.
Oh, Kyle contraption.
Yeah. That thing's crazy too.
New cards. New challenges.
The cart,
Dude.
so cool.
New modes. And lots of
Water,
new
I
ways
guess,
to
yeah.
have fun.
Ah,
Super
let's throw that with a fire
Coming
flower.
down the pipe on June 28th. If you're interested in pre-purchasing Super Mario Maker 2, we've got a couple promotions for you to consider. First,
Okay.
there's the Super Mario Maker 2 plus Nintendo Switch Online
So-
bundle, which is available as both a physical and digital release, and includes a
you get a
12-month
$10
individual
discount,
membership
I
for
guess?
Nintendo
So it's
Switch
$10.
Online.
$10
If you're
off for-
already a Nintendo Switch Online member, these
I
12
think it's only
months
like
will
$2
stack on
off
your
or something,
current
huh?
membership.
Yeah.
Isn't it 20 or whatever?
Second, if
I
you
don't
have a
remember
paid
exactly.
I
Nintendo
thought it
Switch
was 20.
Online membership, there's a way to pre-purchase Super Mario Maker 2 at a discount that's exclusive to members. The Nintendo
Wow.
Switch Game Vouchers special offer. Paid Nintendo Switch Online members can buy a pair of Nintendo Switch Game Vouchers for just $99.99. Each voucher can be redeemed for an eligible digital game. Choose from some of your
Eligible.
favorite Nintendo Switch titles.
Weird.
For example, redeem one voucher
Mario
to
Maker 2.
pre-purchase Super Mario Maker 2 and use the other to download
So you
Super
save
Smash
20
Brothers
bucks if
Ultimate.
you
Yeah.
You can't
And
share the
save
vouchers, though. Huh? You can't give your friend
$19.99
a
from the
voucher, I
combined
guess.
suggested
You have to buy
retail
it 2
price for this
times.
pair of games. This special offer is a great way to pre-purchase Super
Looks like
Mario
it's only
Maker 2 at a
first-party
discount
games, yeah.
and get a discounted game to play while you wait for its release. For more information about this special
Yeah, well,
offer,
will they,
visit
like, can I do that with that in Fire
Nintendo.com.
Emblem?
Vouchers are
Like, will they
redeemable
let me
for
do that?
1
I
year
wonder.
from
Yeah, I
now.
mean, I think any
so.
first party
Have to
game
be
it looks
used at
like.
the same time. Folks with a paid Nintendo Switch Online membership can buy and redeem Nintendo Switch game vouchers via Nintendo eShop on Nintendo Switch, as well as the game store on Nintendo.com with a PC or smart device.
Huh.
Oh, and one more thing. We're pleased to announce the Super Mario Maker 2 Invitational 2019 tournament. Tune
Dawn.
in for exciting live
Oh.
competitive gameplay on June 8th. For
This,
more
Tell me
details
about
and
this, Dawn.
ticketing
What do you
got?
info,
Weekend at
visit
B3, yeah.
e3.nintendo.com.
Quite cool.
Hey,
is it?
where's like the
That's it.
secret reveal?
Wow,
Where's
yeah, I was
the
expecting
stylus?
a secret. Yeah, exactly.
Where's
Where's
the
the stylus,
stylus?
I was
Nintendo?
almost certain they were going to talk about the stylus. Wow, that was a fast 15 minutes, though. Jeez.
Yeah,
They
man.
packed it
I
in.
didn't take any notes.
Holy smokes.
Oh, we can probably get the chat turned on now.
We should also let chat know that Ian also recorded.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Ian
yeah, we're gonna do
recorded
that.
Their reactions to this as well. If you wanna, we can watch those first before we want to discuss, or we can discuss for a little bit and watch them in a bit. What do you want to do? Also, I can bring up chat. We can bring up chat now. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up. There it is.
What's up?
There, they want
chat?
to see Ian. Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah,
how's
let's
Ian?
see it.
All right, give me a sec.
Ian hype.
I'll bring up Ian.
Show us Ian.
You can use voucher for Fire Emblem.
Cool. I was worried it wouldn't be for like new upcoming games, only that game and existing games. But I guess not.
Yeah,
It's an
I just think that
interesting,
they're
deal.
introducing the program now because they know they're going to get a lot of new.
Interesting deal.
All right.
Ian! I miss you!
All right, chat. Give me a sec.
I'm excited to see Ian's reaction.
All right, here we go, chat.
Hey,
Hey.
how's it going?
Good.
Hopefully my laptop fan doesn't sound like a jet
No, dude, it
while
sounds
we're
good.
watching this. But it's gonna start. Let me move my mouse. It's gonna
Let's do
start
it.
in about 1 minute, and I'm very excited.
Dude,
Super
it's
Mario
good.
Maker 2.
you're gonna like it. You're gonna love
It's
it.
gonna be the best,
It is.
the best thing that ever happened to the Switch.
Dude, we're gonna have so much fun
And
playing.
then the stylus.
No,
That's gonna be
stylus, he
good.
doesn't know.
They're talking about it for 15 straight minutes. I wonder what they're gonna reveal.
Dude, it
So
moves
far,
so fast.
they've announced diagonal lines, and that was very exciting.
Yep.
And Yeah. I wonder if you'll be able
Take
to
notes
do
now. Yeah, I'll go grab a notebook.
different parts and different styles. Could you already do that? I feel like maybe you could already do that.
On the different canvases you
Yeah.
could, but not within the same like canvas.
Oh, here it goes.
I also have the email from Nintendo
Here we
too.
go, baby.
Be louder. Look at him. There he is.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, 2-player simultaneous building.
I know right away, dude.
Yeah.
Music.
Yeah.
Oh. Mario's so fast.
Oh.
Co-op.
Yeah.
Gotta be co-op.
Dude, co-op
In
on the
Super
same
Mario
screen.
Maker 2, you can create the Super Mario courses of your dreams.
Yeah, I can.
And play courses created by other people from around the globe.
Oh man, I can't wait.
In other words, you can basically have new Super Mario courses to enjoy every day. Now, let's jump right into the basics.
Basics.
Lay some groundwork.
So you're just explaining how to
Pick
play.
from iconic enemies and objects, like blocks,
Sure,
coins,
that's
Goombas,
pretty smart.
and pipes, and place them anywhere you like.
I wonder if you have to use the touchscreen or if you can use the controller.
You decide what goes inside blocks
Got it. That's Cyrus 100%.
Man,
and
remembering
where warp
one is
pipes should take Mario next.
non-existent right now.
And that's just the tip of the goal pole.
Good one.
You can hide enemies,
Yeah,
stack them up high,
yeah,
and biggin them with a super mushroom,
yeah.
hide coins in pipes, and so much
Did you say
more.
embiggen?
By combining a variety of parts, you can do some incredible things, stuff that isn't even possible in regular Super Mario games. Taking a course you're working on for a test drive is a snap, allowing for rapid-fire experimentation. You can change the course theme, whether it's underground, underwater,
Never
castle,
do underwater.
your choice.
What?
Even the game style is
Dude,
so
the water's like the best
Things
thing!
like Super
Never do
Mario Brothers,
underwater.
Super Mario Brothers 3,
He's gonna win.
and Super Mario World.
I'll make a level, you'll love it.
World is my fave.
Complete a course, and if you have a Nintendo Switch Online membership, you can share it with other players online.
Yeah, you need that.
Super Mario courses are meant to be played, so share yours with the world.
What? Oh, okay. He's got this. New. Okay.
Time to showcase some of this game's new tools, course parts, and features.
Slopes.
Just pick a
All about
direction
it.
and set the length to create a slope.
That's a good way to do that. I
It's
guess
a beautiful thing, huh? Gentler slopes are an option too.
Oh, that's cool.
Everyone's greatest
Oh,
fear,
no.
Angry Sun, is here.
I know.
It holds a
No.
perpetual grudge, following and attacking Mario.
Oh no.
Remember the snake
cool.
block?
Look at that snow. Look at that snow,
You can
Ian.
determine its trajectory by freely drawing.
That's very cool.
And, woo, the blue one's really fast.
Yeah.
Hit an on-off switch, and the red and blue blocks will swap. You'd be surprised how many uses there are. If you use them wisely, you can set up traps like this one, or even create a situation like this.
That is so cool.
Change tracks,
Oh,
or
man.
make conveyor belts change directions.
Oh, Don.
Seesaws
Yeah, I
tilt
know.
left to right under Mario's weight.
Oh, Don.
So
They're
much
a
fun.
perfect fit for
In the
risky
future.
tilt-centric courses
much
like
fun.
this one.
Swinging quad.
Let
check
it grab
out.
you.
What?
UFO.
Build momentum,
Never seen that one.
then jump. Mario can even use these to send himself flying.
Are these
Huh,
new? Are those new?
bet you could even make a crane game.
Yeah, they're new. Make the arcade of my dreams.
In this course theme,
Nothing
you
but
can
crane
freely set the water level.
Oh, I see.
Maybe half the course should be underwater.
That's cool.
Or maybe the water level should change over time? You can select from 3 different speeds. And water isn't the only thing you can flood a course with.
No, lava.
This side-scroller is truly customizable, right down to the scrolling itself. In a custom scroll course, you can decide where you want the scroll to start, adjust its trajectory, and set the speed at each point. The result is nice and smooth while you're playing. You could have it go up here, then go sideways. Hey, that's fast! You can now create vertical sub-areas. Of course, the auto-scroll feature operates vertically in here.
We needed
That's
that.
To hide an area from view and prevent scrolling from revealing it, create a solid line of blocks perpendicular to the scroll direction. And voila! Secret room.
Oh, that's very cool.
Isn't
Bonsai Bill looks like it's coming for Mario, because it is. You can select from the 4 cardinal directions. The red ones have a homing function. Watch out! Even lava doesn't faze the dry bone shell.
Oh, cool.
Play dead for a sec, and you'll be temporarily invincible.
What?
So crazy.
10 coin is worth, 10 coins. Find hard-to-reach areas and tempt players.
50 coins.
Look, dude, jelly.
Oh.
Feeling charitable? Use the 30 or 50 coin. Mario may just be strolling along when a
so that's
sudden
a sound
sound effect plays. There are a bunch in Super Mario Maker 2. Stick one on an enemy, or perhaps go with something more sinister.
Reference is so good.
Yeah.
Pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend, and you can create a course together on a single screen.
dude.
A little creative collaboration goes a long way.
The gears are spinning.
Collect 50 coins.
Yep.
Defeat all the dry bones. Reach the
Anyone
goal
didn't do what
as
he just
Super
said,
Mario. You can set clear conditions, and there are a wide range to choose from. From enemies to allies to items, a twister will suck up anything. Unsuspecting passersby will fall victim to the icicle. Hey, conveyor belts can go diagonal too. Did you know red Yoshis breathe fire?
Yes.
Parachutes slow down the falling speed of anything attached to them. Watch out for Boom Boom. The mad lad will chase after you, swinging his arms and legs.
Look at him go.
And there's still more to discover. If you're not sure how to use something, try out Story Mode.
Story mode?
Yeah.
What?
This is
In
crazy.
Story Mode, Mario sets out to help rebuild Princess Peach's castle. And to do so, he'll face an entire game's worth of courses in search of
Oh
coins.
my god.
Talk
I know,
to the
look at just
taskmaster
these
to
assets
accept a
right
job
here.
from the bulletin board and play the associated course. If Mario can clear the course, he'll earn coins as a reward. Hey, rebuilding a castle ain't cheap. There are more than 100 original courses crafted by Nintendo in Story Mode, showcasing a
man.
variety of tools, course parts, and features. As you play,
So
you'll
it's
see
like a
many
big
examples
tutorial,
of
but that's
expert
still
course
awesome.
design. As the castle's reconstruction progresses, Mario will be able to reach more areas in and around the construction site. The characters you meet in these new areas may even offer up additional jobs.
Is it weird that this is like
New
their game
sequel,
most
new
success?
course themes.
No, dude.
Desert,
Not at all. I was already accepted.
Snow.
Oh, very cool.
Yes.
Oh, this is so
waiting.
light. This is so jolly.
forest,
Oh. This
and
is the
sky.
jolliest thing.
There's new music too, written by veteran Super Mario composer Koji Kondo.
Whoa.
Who else could capture the classic sound of the Super Mario series?
That's hype.
We've also got a new course part that makes these course themes even more fun. The moon.
Oh.
Yes.
Tap this icon here and day becomes night.
Oh.
If you hit the angry sun, Mario will lose a life. But if you hit the moon, you'll wipe out a screen full of enemies.
That's
At
cute.
night, expect a surprise or two, depending on the theme.
Seesaws
In the
going
ground
upside
theme,
down. He's like,
Goombas will float. The underground will turn upside down. In a ghost
Please tell
house,
me
the
you can
lights
live
will
switch
dim.
between day and night.
And in the sky, gravity itself will be reduced. The desert will get hit by a sandstorm, while the terrain of the snow theme will become really slippery. And the forest's usually pleasant waters will be as poisonous as they come.
Oh, very cool.
Rumor has it that some items will even transform into something else come nightfall. Once you unlock the night versions of themes, you don't have to place the moon course part to use them.
That's a nasty
So you
mark.
have to go through and unlock stuff again.
The Super Mario 3D World game style is finally available. The way this game style works is very different from the other game styles, so the course you're working on will clear if you toggle between them.
Oh.
That's because there are things you can do here that you can't do in any other style.
I'm listening.
Yeah, so that's pretty
You
interesting.
can't
I actually
mention
didn't
Super
hear that
Mario
first part
3D
last
World without Cat Mario.
True.
Climbing walls, scratching, sliding, pouncing. With all these moves at your disposal, the courses you create will instantly stand apart from courses made in the other game styles. You can even climb up the goal pole. These clear pipes can be placed in any shape you like. Be careful though, enemies will make use of them as well. crates float on water and lava, so you can make your own path when there's no platform to walk on.
So cool.
It's cool that they separated them.
If you come in contact with a warp box, you won't be able to escape its pull. You may get warped to an area full of enemies. Consider yourself warned.
There's the netting you can find.
Better not touch the spike block. You could combine it with the on-off switch to set traps like this one, too. The exclamation mark block extends when hit. Ground pound to expand it faster. Blinking blocks phase in and out.
Okay, there's some cool things in here.
Make sure to carefully time those jumps.
I didn't love this. The 3D Mario.
The track block will follow any path
Mostly
you
because
draw.
of the multiplayer being annoying.
The blue one won't move until you step on it. The mushroom trampoline yields a satisfying bounce. The piranha creeper will extend wherever you draw.
Oh, yeah.
Watch out for its spiky stem.
Heels.
Good job, Mario. Oh,
Skip Squeaks like to try and match Mario's jumps. Sometimes you can use that to your advantage. Take this sweet ride for a spin to really tear through the course. Just try not to crash it. Drive safely now.
Oh my god, this game is gonna be insane.
Beware the Lord of Lava, Charbard. This monster's
Charbard.
obsessed with gobbling up Mario. Pom Pom smoke bombs onto the scene. This ninja's mastered the art of a doppelganger. Which one's the real
Probably
one?
the one with the bow.
The Bonsai Bill from Super Mario 3D World can actually fly toward the screen. It's so powerful, it can break through walls. Many other familiar faces from Super Mario 3D World will liven up this game style as well.
Uh-oh. Cat Bowser. Oh, man.
Course World is an online hub where players from around the world
Course
can
Spot.
share
I
their
didn't show
carefully
that.
crafted courses.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Isn't Course Spot
Browse
where
by
you save
popular
it?
courses. Or
Yeah,
new
and
courses.
it's also, I think, where you
Or run a search to find what you're looking for. For example,
remember there were like two
search
different
by
courses.
tags like puzzle solving.
Yeah, people
Or
are gonna
maybe
make, like,
find some
crazy
auto-scroll
stuff.
courses.
I will never search that. It's the Mr. X of Mario.
Play a course, and you can leave a comment if they're enabled.
Be careful. Dark Souls, dude. Dark Souls.
If you download a course, you can play it anytime, even when you're not connected to the internet.
Airplane. That's cool. Load up with a whole
In
bunch.
Course World, each player has a maker profile.
Oh, that's cute.
If other players like your courses, you'll earn maker points.
Do
But
I
on
give a
top of
rating?
being successful, why not be stylish? Customize your look with things like shirts and hats that you unlock by completing various objectives. Test your skills by trying to clear as many courses as possible before you get a game over. Select a difficulty, and courses will be up at random from the full collection available on Course World.
There, baby.
Secure some truly impressive scores, and you might earn a top spot on the leaderboards. On top of that, there's a new mode in Super Mario Maker 2 that'll let you play together with
Play?
others. In Course World,
Oh,
you can
baby.
enjoy multiplayer with other players from around the world.
I hope you can't bump each other like
In multiplayer versus up to
Yes,
4
you
players
can.
face off in a side-scrolling showdown. Each player will be assigned a different character. Then they'll race each other in a randomly selected course.
weird that you can't pick which character.
The player who clears the course first wins. Depending on your win-loss ratio, your versus rating will change.
Oh man, that's so stressful.
Playing it safe is no way to win in a white-knuckle course like this one. Watch the others eat your dust as you escape an extreme obstacle.
Oh man.
But when a boss comes around, you may want to put your differences aside. Maybe you can get away with sitting back and stealing all the credit at the end. During multiplayer, there are strategies to consider that would never come up during solo play.
Oh man. Oh.
In multiplayer co-op mode, on the other hand, all players must work together to beat the course.
Okay.
If a single player finishes it, everyone's a winner.
Okay, that's
If
jolly.
up to 4 players are hanging out together and each has a Nintendo Switch system and the Super Mario Maker 2 game, one can set up a virtual room for the others to join via nearby play. Only the player who makes the room needs a persistent internet connection for everyone to play. You won't be rated in this mode, but you can check out the standings.
I wonder if the other
By the
three
way,
need-
if you've designed a
Nintendo
course with
Online.
Versus play in mind, consider using the Multiplayer Versus tag. It's a great way to help players who love to battle it out find what you've made.
I do wonder if bumping would be a toggleable
Man, this
option.
game is so hype. Look at that.
New parts. New challenges. New modes.
Right down the
And lots of new ways to have fun.
Oh yeah?
Super Mario Maker 2 will come down the pipe on June 28th. If you're interested in pre-purchasing Super Mario Maker 2, we've got a couple promotions for you to consider. First, there's the Super Mario Maker 2 plus Nintendo Switch Online Bundle, which is available as both a physical and digital release and includes a 12-month individual membership for Nintendo Switch Online. If you're already a Nintendo Switch Online
12
member, these 12 months will stack on your current membership.
Whoa.
Second,
Oh, so that's
if you
cool,
have a
I
paid
guess.
Nintendo Switch
I didn't
Online
catch that
membership,
first time.
there's a way to pre-purchase Super Mario Maker 2 at a discount that's exclusive to members. The Nintendo Switch Game Vouchers special offer. Paid Nintendo Switch Online members can buy a pair of Nintendo Switch Game Vouchers for just $99.99. Each voucher can be redeemed for an eligible digital game.
Yeah.
Choose from some of your favorite
they're
Nintendo
both
Switch
actually
titles.
pretty decent
For
deals.
example, redeem one voucher to pre-purchase Super Mario Maker 2 and use the other to download Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And you save $19.99 from the combined suggested retail price for this pair of games. This special offer is a great way to pre-purchase Super Mario Maker 2 at a discount
interesting 'cause
and
it's
get a
like-
discounted game to play while
Like
you wait for its
Xbox and
release.
PlayStation, they kind of have those deals.
For more
right? They're only for,
information
like,
about this
Plus or Gold
special
members, but
offer,
it's
visit
interesting to, like, present it this
Nintendo.com.
way.
Vouchers are
Yeah, it's
redeemable for
definitely
1 year
different
from the
ways.
date of purchase and don't have to be used at the same time. Folks with a paid Nintendo Switch Online membership can buy and redeem Nintendo Switch game vouchers via Nintendo
feel like if you're
eShop
buying it,
on
you're probably
Nintendo
buying it for
Switch,
something
as well as the game
Yeah.
store on Nintendo.com with a
awesome.
PC or smart device.
Love this song.
Oh, and one more thing. We're pleased to announce the Super Mario Maker 2 Invitational 2019 tournament. Tune in for exciting
Where
live
is it?
competitive
What city?
gameplay
That's like
on June
really
8th.
quick.
For
No, that's
more
here.
details
It's here.
and
It's
ticketing
yeah,
info,
every
visit
It's
during
e3.nintendo.com.
during
tournaments.
E3.
Yeah. Well, it's like a little bit before. It's like
Yeah, I
12
think it's
press
the same day as
conferences.
EA Play.
Ending
Ian.
there. But
what do
wow,
you think?
okay. I love this game. I think it's
Right?
going to be phenomenal. Everything about it looks amazing. Looks like they've improved on the old one, and I cannot wait.
Yes.
We'll see you out there. Bye.
Bye, Ian.
But Cam time.
Sweet, dude.
Woo! That was fun.
That was awesome.
I do like getting the remote Ian Cam.
Yeah. That was nice to watch it with him.
So Don, what are your top 3?
Well, geez, there's a lot there. There's a lot I saw that I'm happy about, and a lot that I didn't see that I was hoping for.
Yeah.
But biggest, let's see. So the water thing obviously stood out to me because that was something I wanted so bad. The half water levels, you know, they already had underwater levels, but being able to raise the level of the water and stuff like that was really awesome, because then one of my favorite kinds of levels were the ones that have a ground surface that you can jump on and
Yeah.
sky and everything.
Peggy
but it
3.
also has a depth,
Right.
a
Like
sea
the
you can-
ones where you're
the
like
Caribbean
with the,
style.
Yeah, with Super Mario 3, like when you're like in the frog suit,
Oh,
like
yeah.
dodging the fish jumping out of the water.
Those ones, and then and all the Caribbean sort of themed ones, the tropical ones had a lot of those where they had, like, you know, you could even jump up little mountains, but then you could go deep in the water to almost fill up a whole screen and stuff
Okay.
like that. So, and it looks like you can make the water rise and stuff. So that stood out as a big thing. You know, some of the, like, obviously.
Oh, Damiani, what? Yeah, I think
What's its name? There's this.
right there.
Oh, here we go, stylus. Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
You got your headphones.
This is UK,
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
so just America just not
Offering a
telling us.
limited edition bundle, which includes a 12-month Nintendo Switch Online individual
Same
membership.
voice.
You can also get an exclusive Super Mario Maker 2 themed Nintendo Switch stylus when you pre-order Super Mario Maker 2 limited edition from Nintendo eShop. or by pre-ordering either version from your local retailer.
So are
And
we
if you're a
not getting
Nintendo
it then?
Switch Online member,
better get it.
No, no,
that's
no,
gonna
we're-
be-
we're
You better get that
we're
stylus.
100% getting it. I'll
The
tell you though
Nintendo
something
Switch
that
Game
stands
Vouchers
out about that
program.
stylus.
Just buy a normal one at any store. Come on, Haley.
So
We want that Mario stylus.
that has to be, that's not soft, that like somewhat tiny bit squishy rubber on the end of it, right? On the end of that stylus? It looks
I
like
don't-
it is, but it couldn't be, right? I
I
mean,
don't
that would
think.
be,
I don't know for sure. Like I don't know how those are constructed.
that's got to be hard plastic. Because dragging that across your screen, you can't have
Right.
any resistance whatsoever.
Switch is a capacitive screen, so yeah, you need
Hard plastic? Is
you
that what
need
that means?
squishy, yes,
You do need squishy?
not to scratch the screen.
So that, I'll tell you what, my initial reaction to that stylus is the only thing that makes me very nervous. Because one of the most wonderful things, now like I've said before, I've not interacted with the touchscreen on the Switch pretty much at all. I've really not touched my screen at all. And but the idea of dragging a soft stylus across it seems,
I don't think it's like
odd.
crazy soft. I think it's just enough.
even just a small amount, it creates some resistance, which it must feel good. I'm sure they've got it worked out, but that makes me a tiny
There are
bit nervous.
capacitive touch pens that aren't squishy. They say.
It works fine. Okay, good. Because even hard rubber, though, would create some resistance, and you really just need it to feel like ice. Just
Hmm.
you really need that. But I'm sure they've got it figured out.
Just trying to see if it's gonna have clarification
imagine
on
it
the
would squeak.
stylus.
Yeah.
That's
Odd that they wouldn't present that deal to us here in the United States, though,
Yeah,
right?
that is weird. to
Why
me.
wouldn't they?
Japan, UK's got it.
Like, yeah, it not being in there means there's something up.
The game
Yeah.
1000% needs a stylus. There's no way to do
I
it.
wonder if they're gonna sell them separately. They
Yeah.
don't want to include them in the U.S. for some reason. I don't know.
But even as a bundle, it's odd they wouldn't offer it.
Yeah, it's disappointing. That's the
It's
case. Like I was about to throw out there a Hail Mary, but even that doesn't solve the problem for people that just want to buy the game. I was gonna say, in the inevitable event that we get a hardware direct in the next week or two, and that Switch Lite's announced.
Game Sleuth. Why is Mario
Oh,
Maker 2
yeah.
not
and
bundling the stylus?
And they offer like a light Switch Lite bundle. Like that's the only way you're getting the stylus, but that screws over so many people.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
that's not a solution.
I think we just have to look at some retailers and see.
Yeah.
That may just not be a thing that they're talking too much
I
about.
think
it.
they're not talking about it yet, but it'll 100% be here.
Yeah, maybe let's be hopeful. Maybe we're gonna get different types of designs for it. We're gonna get multiple, and they got they're still waiting for final approval, and they can't show them off here yet.
Oh, I'm certain. We'll get
we're
it.
getting
I'm
a day
certain
and a
we'll get
night
it. Yeah,
one.
I'm
There
certain
you
we'll get
go.
it. Yeah, I'm certain we'll get it. There's no way we won't.
It's not a pre-order incentive in the U.S. anywhere, huh?
Yeah, that's so
So
odd.
weird.
That's
You're
very
primarily going to be building with a Joy-Con docked, anyways.
But has Nintendo said anywhere? Nintendo of America said anything about the stylus coming out here? Period.
odd. Well, hold on. Someone said, what did you just say about the Joy? You're mainly going to be playing with the Joy-Con
Well, they're
dock?
saying that most of the time people would be just put it on the TV anyways, but
No,
you don't.
that's
You
a
don't
problem.
believe that.
No, I don't. I mean, that was why the Wii U was so brilliant. Was the gamepad. It was made for that. Even when you're on your TV,
Yeah.
it was absolutely made for that. It was essential. It was really essential to the game.
Yeah, Dom. This is why.
I can't imagine playing that game on my TV without. I'm probably only going to play it connected. I'm never going to play it docked because if you haven't played the game, it's hard to understand how essential that is, and also how wonderful it feels to control it.
Yeah.
It's literally
draw
like
the lines,
the
yeah.
software and the hardware is like the most beautiful marriage ever with that stylus and the pad and the touchscreen and that game.
When you were playing it on the Wii U with the gamepad, did you ever just look at a bigger screen? But you were just
Right, yeah.
or
I
did
played at
were you
home
al-
a lot.
Were you always looking at the gamepad when you're doing the stylus inputs, or were you looking at the screen sometimes with the stylus inputs?
Well, I would go back and forth. I'm trying to
Okay.
remember exactly, but it'd be constantly back and forth. Like most of the time when you're assembling something, you'd put it, but you're constantly then you can move around. I would constantly look up and move to a different angle, or every time I do gameplay, a lot of times I'd go back and forth. It was constantly back and forth. But when you're placing objects and manipulating objects, you usually go looking back down at the gamepad, even if I'm playing on a TV.
I was curious if there is one of the revisions would have a solution where it didn't need to be. It could show this TV input, Well, but it wouldn't be docked. Like,
Yeah.
this has like a video out or something. So
I
that
would
you
think
do
that would be brilliant.
I don't know.
That would be brilliant, and also that seems necessary because to play it at home, I mean, yeah, you just need that. I mean, that's the funny thing about the Wii U. It's like Mario Maker was so perfect for it. It made so much sense with the gamepad. And now the Switch, it's the same thing. It makes a lot of sense, except that when you think of it at home.
Okay, the online bundle, you save $10 off of
This is $20 for a yearly
Right,
membership.
yeah,
Okay.
so-
So I mean, they're offering discounts at least. I mean, this
But yeah,
game.
the email doesn't say a thing about the stylus either.
Yeah.
Gyro pointer controls. Yeah, I mean, they do have. Well, you can do gyro pointer controls, can't you? With the
I mean, you
Joy-Cons
can,
out
but
there?
like, I don't think they confirmed you could do it in here.
Right.
I think that's what people want to know, is if you can do that. Excuse
Because
me.
even that, like, there's something about the physical, you know, the concept of being able to like actually move it on the screen. I imagine that would work fairly well.
Well, yeah, because you're gonna have to use Joy-Cons for
Gyro.
the co-op design. They did say that each
Uh-huh.
player takes a Joy-Con, and that's gonna be docked mode.
Right.
'Cause
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Well,
So,
yeah, because that
how's-
would be weird.
Well, I'm
otherwise.
really,
Yeah.
really, really hoping, I don't know, but I'm really hoping that you'd be able to do that over the network as well. Like, if you can share a screen, why would you not be able to just co-op build remotely, you know?
Yeah, like, did they say if the online was like
They didn't
local,
mention,
right?
They didn't mention anything about the online building.
yeah.
They didn't mention. I was hoping they'd mention something about that. Whether it's awesome
Yeah,
you
it's
can share a
local for the
screen
co-op.
local, but
So
I'm
it sounds like
hoping-
it is local for the co-op building only, so you
Yeah.
can't go online. But then there's no local
They said local for the co-op
multiplayer
building.
playing the game, though, apparently.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah,
doesn't
you have to
sound
have
like there
online.
is, but
So it sounds like you can you only
Which
do-
makes sense because, you know, then it gets rid of that whole separating in the level, you know, so someone can get far behind and everything like that. I mean,
oh, sure,
but
people
it's-
get off screen.
yeah.
But I think that it's a strategic decision because they're trying to incentivize people to buy.
Buy
This whole
online,
thing
yeah,
is this is like their next, besides Smash Brothers, this is their next serious effort to get people to buy into
Yeah.
the Nintendo
Well,
Online
Tetris
service.
Tetris
The-
99 was the true Trojan
sure.
horse, though. Right?
Yeah, that came out of nowhere.
So here's the thing with the 2 vouchers. So that offer is only available to the end of July. So it's a limited time thing that they're doing.
Oh, and they're only good for a year from there. So you can't
Yeah.
use them on Breath of the Wild too.
Interesting.
yeah,
Whoa, okay. Whoa.
Playing room.
Breaking news.
Kidding. But yeah, as people also point out, like, it's interesting that you can. So without an online subscription, it sounds like you play story mode. Even though there was story on, it was in the online part. I'm assuming story is also going to be offline. I hope so.
think
That'd be
so.
a
Yeah, I
real.
think it's
That'd be really
offline,
backlash
yeah.
if they did that. Creating a level just yourself can be
Yes.
done offline, but you cannot play other people's levels.
You could download other people's
But
levels.
you need it online. You need an
Oh,
online
right, right.
subscription
You need-
for
right,
that.
right. Yeah, you just don't need to be
Yeah,
online,
so
yeah.
to share your level, download and play other people's levels.
Yeah.
Participate in that online co-op stuff. Yeah, they're really pushing.
What's weird
hard
is some
on
of the
this.
things that are in the voucher are game. There's a couple of games like Dragon Quest Builders that are only like $50 to begin with.
Oh, but you can use a voucher on that.
Yeah, so like,
you
you're
got like
not saving anything.
You're adding to
actually
the
not,
$10 of your $20
That's what I was
savings.
thinking.
Like-
Though, when I saw that, I was like, well, it has to be a $59.99 game, or else you're not.
Yeah.
It would be neat though if it was just a cash voucher. Like if I could use that second voucher to just buy a bunch of Neo Geo games on the Virtual Console, I'd do that. I have like 50 in my wish list.
I know there's a lot of stuff in the list to talk about, but I'm curious, Dawn.
Yeah.
Was there anything not shown that you were expecting at this point, or something you're disappointed with? I'm like, because
Yeah.
you're so happy and
There were
everything.
several-
is there
several.
anything
There
you're
was
like,
quite a few.
where is this?
You want me to talk about it now, or are we talking about it on Friend Code, or both?
We done that now.
Okay.
This, you don't have to go through be thorough at this point.
Yeah,
Just a
well,
few
I'll
things.
mention a couple of the
Yeah.
things that I didn't see. Well, one of them certainly, the big question was like the co-op thing. How is that going to work? So they answered part of that by saying you can share a screen. But like I have so many more questions about that, like can you do it remotely, even if not at the same moment, but with the same level when you're designing it, be accessible to multiple accounts, even
Okay.
at different times. You know what I'm saying? So like I could work on the level a little bit, then Ian could
I
access
see-
it
I
and work
see,
on it
yeah.
back and forth. So like that's a big question. I don't see why they wouldn't be able to do that. I mean, there's no reason why you wouldn't be able to do that. Sharing screen at the same time, maybe that'll be a problem technically.
Yeah, like, can someone, like, if you're in a menu or something, can someone, like...
You can't actually play test,
Yeah.
I think. I think they'd have to, like, you know, only one person would probably be able to play test it. I'm assuming, you know, while you're sharing, but still, it should be accessible individually as on a server at, you know, separate times. So that's a question. But a couple of things for the game. Like, one thing I was really, really hoping for was that they were going to show that you could create multiple connected levels. Okay, I was really hoping for
like
that.
A world.
Yes, and I was really hoping,
yeah.
and it's not out of the question yet, but I was really hoping in conjunction with that you would have an overworld map builder as part of it, and you could do Super Mario 3,
Yes.
Super Mario World, even 3D
yes.
levels, and they would have all the assets. So you could do a top-down, your map, and even have some stuff like kind of like how the new Kirby, how that overworld map, you could actually kind of interact with certain things, and there were actually little secrets and stuff on the overworld map. So I was really hoping for an overworld map. I was really hoping overworld map editor, and which maybe, who knows, it's still possible. And then connected levels, so you could create your own world. I was almost certain they would have that for this, because it's I think I'm definitely not the only one that wanted it, and there's really no way to like fake that right now other than naming levels in a series and having someone manually, So that would be really cool.
Maybe that endless mode, because it does look like a map a little bit. Maybe
at first, when I first saw that for a moment, that's what I thought it was. But the thing is, I think they had a very similar looking map on the last one. I think they had an endless mode that had a very similar looking overworld map. So I don't know if that's something you could actually design.
That would be so cool.
What else? I'd have to look at my notes on my phone to remember everything.
And
But
those are good things.
Yeah, we'll talk about it, I guess,
Yeah.
a little more detail in friend code.
For
But
sure.
those were a couple of the things. But a lot of things that I was extremely happy to see. The snow, the sand, the night mode.
You were talking
was
about the POW
amazing.
block earlier.
The water. Oh, the POW
Yeah,
block.
what about
So
that?
that was
So
a
what's
little
up?
bit. I was almost certain from the little preview they showed us before. I thought we were going to have multiple, like 5 different colored POW blocks, but it looks like it's just the 2, right? And they only function sort of as a back and forth thing.
Oh, the
right?
on and off switch, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I was assuming it was going to be like Mario World, where you could do yellow POW,
I see. I see.
blue,
Now
and
I
then you
get
could
it.
seal off areas, or you could do all
the
kinds
color
of
blocks,
stuff. Yes, if
yeah.
you're going to have those POW block
But it
unlocks.
looks like it has a lot of other functions, at least.
Similar,
So it's
a lot
not
of other
just
functions.
The red and blue blocks.
But it is odd if they didn't. If that ends up, it looks like that may not end up to be the like 4 or 5 color POW switch. What do they call them? Switch palaces. The switch palaces you'd activate. Yeah. I don't know if those are called POW. Those aren't the POW blocks, actually. Those are
they're not POW blocks. So I was trying to figure out, because I mean there are multiple colors.
They're not called POW blocks. They're called switch.
It's like the POW block in Super Mario Bros. 2 is not the same color as like the arcade Mario, which is not the same as
Right.
They had it mainly.
So I thought you were
in
talking
the
about like that. And I was
They
like,
had it predominantly.
He was talking about the
in
switches.
Super
Yeah,
Mario
the P
World.
switch.
Yeah, the P switch. There you go. Thank you.
No. The
Switch.
P switch is
Silver
that's
Citizen.
the blue that turns the coins, right?
Yeah,
We're
it would
talking
turn
about
empty blocks to
that's
solid
the
blocks.
thing, yeah.
So like if you activate it, so in the game, in the game you find the palace and then it would activate them all over the whole game. But in this, they could have implemented it where if you find it hidden within the level, you could activate it, and then everything in that level of that color would become solid. And that would be really, really, really neat, really useful.
Yeah, here they just call it an on-off switch.
Yeah, so
officially.
it looked like they're not going to have that in here, but they have a lot of other. They had the spiky on-off switches, and they had like several other options. And the thing where you can limit someone's vision, in a way that can be kind of used in that. I mean, in certain ways, I guess that can be used, but not really for accessibility. I guess that's really just for like, manipulating how someone sees the stage and keeping things from being revealed. But yeah.
One thing, you can get a little speculation on this. We'll definitely talk about it in Friend Code too, but there was definitely a space in the styles when there's like the 4 2D styles,
the bottom,
and then
there's one
Super
more.
Mario 3D World, and then a space next to it.
Yeah.
And
what could it be?
What could it be? Will that actually be in the game at the launch, or will that be DLC?
Yeah.
They have
Right.
DLC plans for this. Yeah.
I feel like if it's DLC, it wouldn't be blank now.
Right. Yeah.
I think it has to be in there and
feel like it
unlocked
would.
somehow or another. Maybe if
Yeah.
you beat story mode.
Or they could literally just not be revealing it
Like
right
what
now
if
for
you
this.
know, like what
Yeah,
Like
if
that build could just not have
if
it.
Odyssey is one of them and they do it similar to 3D World? Because remember, like 3D World was in its own little separate section. So if you had like an Odyssey thing that had
They
like
could
Odyssey
work
mechanics
together,
that only work.
Or you keep them separate, or maybe they're kept together because the 3D, their mechanics will work across each of those two styles. But yeah, someone chat kind of suggested like it could be the game comes out after E3 technically, they still could talk about this game
Oh,
at E3.
yeah,
it
yeah,
could be one of the
they will.
surprise
Yeah.
announcements, like, we have a final style we want to show
Yeah.
you, and it's like, oh, here's the Odyssey or 64, even maybe on Paper Mario. We'd
Paper
like,
Mario's
awesome.
a nice one, yeah.
Yeah.
I love Paper
A lot of
Mario.
mechanics.
And not
there
only
to
that,
play with.
I think there's more, powers they could include in this, even this sort of 2D, 3D
reveal at the
version, like
Invitational, yeah.
like the cloud suit. I think would be so cool. Even
yes.
in 2D plane, it would be really cool to
Oh,
have the
from
cloud power.
Galaxy?
Yeah, from
Yeah.
Galaxy. With the 3 clouds. You could make that would be really neat. But as jam packed as this was, I have a feeling they're still gonna like reveal a lot at E3. Actually, I don't know. I hope it seems like they could.
Yeah, like Galaxy would be interesting because like they let you adjust the gravity effects on different like
yes.
parts.
Oh, dude,
like
that
how
would be
strong,
super
how
cool.
weak, and then like can you invert it? Like 'cause they
Yes.
have the the arrow things as well.
Oh, there were so many good
There's so
levels
many-
like that. Yeah.
I feel like that would be maybe more interesting.
They showed the
for
inverted
that.
gravity, so who
Because
knows if there's a
the
switch.
nighttime underground does like
Yeah.
that was a whole level that flips once. I don't think it
Right, yeah.
toggles between different areas. So, but I mean that would be really cool.
Yes.
That would be really cool to see. Paper Mario just look gorgeous though.
Yeah.
Like, I think that would be like amazing, and it would be so sick if they did a thing where like almost Super Paper Mario style. Where they do that kind of trickery, where you shift between the perspectives.
shift,
Yeah, that would
Yeah,
be.
because it was all 2D, right? They
Yeah.
could do that. Would be super
Oh,
cool. Oh,
that'd
that'd be
be
super,
awesome.
super,
Yeah,
super
that'd be
cool.
crazy.
That would be a big, huge reveal if they did that. I mean, that would be massive. That would take it way over the top. It's already over the top. It's a must-have, but that would be quite incredible. So, what can we
Is
say?
that- is
We're
that-
excited. Ian?
Oh, it's Ian. Oh, okay.
What's up, Ian?
And
Can't wait.
I was glad we got to see the cart in action.
Oh,
Although
yeah.
I didn't see a response. I still don't get why the Super Famicom logo,
Yeah, I
the
don't know.
big square box
Right, yeah, I didn't get
around
that
it, just
either.
popped up.
Is it supposed to be like a Super Mario Kart thing?
I was like, maybe does it play like a sound or something that we just didn't hear?
Yeah.
I was a little lost on why that happened at that point.
Yeah, that was odd too. Even the second time I like looked closer and I still couldn't figure out quite why that.
Yeah, but I mean, once we got in the cart, it was like awesome. It looks like it's Endless Runner, but were you able to turn around in it?
I didn't see anything where you switched directions.
Yeah, I thought
I didn't
maybe at one
notice.
point
The
you go.
Super Famicom logo is just one of those effects you can put anywhere. They had
Oh,
it
it's
on
like
the car.
when you jump
Like
on
a
the thing
sound
and like the
effect or
Mario
something?
paint
Yeah.
like animals came out.
I
That's
see.
funny.
That's cool.
Cart can crash.
Yeah, so I think it's one of those things that
Oh, it might have censored something.
censored.
Like they didn't want us to
Oh,
see it.
no.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
They would have had a different way.
Yeah,
to do
Yeah,
maybe
I
it was
think
just an
it's
effect.
just one of those things where like you almost like riding Yoshi or something. You're in it for a while and then you can either crash it or hop out of it or whatever.
What if they have a level where it has fuel?
Oh,
And you
so
gotta like get the fuel
That would be
barrels or whatever to
sick.
keep going, or
that
you
would
like
be
run
cool.
out and
that
you're
would
done.
be really, really fun. That would be really fun. I would love that. Make like a little city connection, dude. Remember that game, City Connection?
Oh man, I forgot all about Luigi's Mansion coming. That's
yeah.
gonna be at E3. Good grief.
No, we didn't.
Jeez.
We saw the 4-player playable characters. So it was Toad, Toadette, Mario, and Luigi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen any other playable characters.
No, we haven't
Like-
seen anything
like
that was
Peach
like.
or
We didn't see anything about like those crazy mushrooms like they had with those like changing characters either.
yeah, we didn't see anything like that. I'm surprised that it's not in there. Maybe it will be in there.
Oh, and there's another thing that I just popped into my mind that I was really hoping would be revealed is the mini mushroom power up. I was really hoping for the mini mushroom and the mini pipes and all that. You know what I mean? That's a lot of fun. So hopefully that might be there too. I mean, some of this stuff may be there. They just haven't revealed it yet. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, there's a lot there though. It was cool.
Yeah, the new music tracks they showed off were pretty cool. New kind of like style templates, like that you saw like desert and like that. Yeah, that was kind of cool.
Yeah, it looked really nice. It was cool how they kind of the whole first half it seemmed like only showed old sort of style backgrounds, and then they started showing
like,
a lot of the newer stuff.
"Here
That
you
was
go."
really neat. Yeah, it was pretty.
What do you think about the with the online, like the maker profile, the maker points, and unlocking like costume like
Yeah, I think
pieces
that's cool.
for completing challenges?
Yeah, I mean,
Like, did that interest you at all, Don?
it doesn't. That doesn't have a whole lot of effect on it for me, one way or the other. But I'm sure I'll mess with it. I'll put on a costume and stuff like that.
What about the story mode? What do you think about that? Like the concept of it.
I think that's really neat. Yeah, it looks really, really cool. I liked how it looked, and I can't really talk about it now, but a lot of the shots they had of the story mode gives me this really neat idea of something I can do. So it's going to be cool.
I wish, because you were talking about making maps to connect the levels, like that was one of the things.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if there was a way to like the challenges you can make your own the castle that you're building towards. Like once you complete story mode, maybe you could make your own story mode for other people. Or each to build each room, or like they said, like 100 challenges or whatever they did to get the coins.
You could set the challenges.
You can make your own levels and make your own custom story mode for people to play.
That's a great idea, and maybe you can, dude, because they did show the level requirement. You could set requirements for being able to beat the level, and it looked pretty detailed. So using that, they could probably implement that. That would be neat. Yeah, that'd be super cool if you could set up your own challenge rooms.
I hope there's a special thing where after you finish Peach's Castle, there's a second quest or second story, and you got to build Bowser's Castle.
Just massive.
Yeah, it's just Bowser's Castle.
Cool.
And Bowser's like,
Huber,
can you build
Huber
me?
in there.
I'm so sad. He's like, can you build me a castle, Mario?
That's funny.
Or they get Bowser in a worker outfit. Like it's just like you're playing as Bowser now. Dude. That's the reveal, and you gotta like his Koopas. Or his underlings are trying to... Yeah, Huber's Castle. 100%. Bowser Jr.'s in there. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Be careful. Any kind of like final thoughts on this you want to talk about? So we do gotta... We're going to record an episode of Friend Code after we're done here at this stream and get that out to you when we can. So, yeah.
Oh, are we doing that? Is that... It's not going on the normal schedule?
I think it should go up sooner because of this, and it's exclusively about Mario Maker. So I think getting it up sooner would be cool. Probably go up. I don't know if I can get it out tomorrow because I also have to come in tomorrow as well.
So
stuff.
So
maybe it goes up Friday
with the limited edition, according to Nintendo's Twitter. This is Ben Lucky says.
The limited edition.
So interesting.
Okay, Nintendo.
We haven't seen
What's
that
the
yet.
Limited edition?
Is that the limited edition in the US or the UK?
Does that limited edition also come with that Switch Lite as well?
And make it yellow, dude. Make the limited edition Switch the color that yellow. Make the whole thing that Mario Maker yellow.
What if it came with a normal Switch, but it was like a construction style Switch? Like I don't know, like either like hazard colors or maybe like a blueprint theme or something.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be really interesting. You'll have to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you liked it, Don?
Yeah, that was really satisfying. I mean, that was great. They showed a lot of, more than we listed here, but they showed a lot of great stuff. I mean, whatever. I was already 100% on board, obviously, but this is just, it looks so fun, man. After that was done, I'm just so ready to play right now. I'm ready.
Very soon, a month.
I'm ready to play.
Just about a month, a little over a month.
Yeah.
Someone chat's trying to... Bye, Ian.
Bye, Ian.
Someone chat's actually trying to say the limited edition isn't coming out in the US.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So apparently the stylus is only available for pre-order of limited editions in other territories. So I guess not all versions are getting it.
I'm moving.
So Nintendo UK tweeted that, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go crash on someone's couch.
All right. Well,
if gotta go across the pond.
If all Japanese versions are getting it, we gotta import that to get that stylus.
Import that.
That's gonna be like
or
sold out immediately.
Export us. We need to export us. So we can go on a world tour.
Let's go to PlayAsia immediately and see if it's up for pre-order yet. Get that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's region free, but I mean, how would it default? I think some games default to your system's language. That's how it works with Switch.
Know.
But I mean,
exactly.
I'd still we still get the US version, but buy the Japanese version just for that stylus, and then
we'll find a workaround.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna head over here. You guys can close it out.
Cool. Thanks for joining us, everybody. That was fun. That was definitely satisfying.
Yeah.
And we'll get into a little more detailed, discussion when we talk on Friend Code with Damiani, so keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, and thanks everyone for the patience, for letting us do this a little bit later.
Oh yeah, thanks for waiting for me.
Yeah. To get Don and Ian both in there. So it was definitely a little extra fun since a lot of people are busy today and not able to make it.
Yeah, thanks Ian. It was nice seeing you.